upsell and increase purposes and for increased education purposes, it's really important to get those micro commitments for those regular meetings with our Team Hub members or our Sales Gravy. It's mostly Team Hub members, but anybody doing the e-learning with Sales Gravy, getting those micro commitments to ensure that they feel the value in the product and service that they're paying for. That's crucial. And we were talking about that, how they, if things are going well, they typically don't want to meet with you, but they definitely want to meet with you when the train comes off the tracks. And sometimes that's too late to fix it or to kind of regain by that time the trust is lost or and they're frustrated and so it's too late and we really didn't have an opportunity to make things right just because we didn't know because we didn't get that commitment. So that's really good. I had written down, I was thinking myself on the breakout session. So whenever I go to a call without a plan of this is what I'm accomplishing in this call, and this is what the next steps look like for that call. If I don't have a plan, I'm not asking for that micro commitment and I'm not getting it.
Mm.
Uh, I also wrote down that sometimes I'm afraid to ask for their time. And this goes a couple of ways. Like sometimes I get in my own head in the call and I'm determining that this call's not going well. It's not going the way that I expected it to go. So I'm not going to ask for a micro commitment because I think it's a dead deal right now. And I'm assuming a lot of negative things in that moment instead of assuming the positive things and just asking. And so there are times when I have to just kind of coach myself up in that moment and go, okay, I know that you don't feel in the moment that this call is going in the direction that you want it to, but you need to ask for that micro commitment for that next step because there could be other factors playing into why this situation feels wonky in this moment. But if I don't ask, I never get that micro commitment. If I don't ask, I never get it, right? All right, here's the cardinal rule, guys. The cardinal rule of a sales call is never leave a meeting without a scheduled next call or next step. Never leave a meeting without a scheduled call or next step. So when we do this, when we leave a meeting without a scheduled next call, what's the message that we're sending to our prospects in that moment? So Kayla, when I have a sales call with you, we have a discovery meeting. And I say, I'm going to send you, hey, this was a great discussion today, Kayla. I'm gonna send you an email with all of the information. And when you have a chance, take a look at it and let me know what you think.
Mm.
What am I communicating to you in that moment, if that's kind of how I leave our discovery meeting?
There's all the time in the world.
Okay, there's all the time in the world. What else? Anyone else? What would I be communicating in that moment?
I would almost say, do you value what you're trying to sell
Yeah,
or put out there? Because if
excellent.
you value what you're trying to offer the other person, then you have more incentive to move forward in the conversation and try
Right.
to get them to commit.
I'm not conveying any sense of urgency, right? I'm like, hey, take your time, take a look. If it interests you, let me know. So I'm not, and I'm also not communicating that, hey, I think this product, this service that I'm talking to you about is very valuable. It's going to have a huge impact on your business and on your time management and on the revenue that comes in. Um, let's talk about it some more next Tuesday. How does that sound? Like if I don't offer or ask for a next step, I'm leaving that buyer in limbo. Um, Sometimes they could be confused. I'm not really portraying myself as being super confident in the product or service that I'm offering. And I'm kind of meh, right? Like, eh. So what about when we do ask for that micro commitment? What is that? Who's been a part of that experience, either delivering it? Let's talk about it from the customer's perspective. You're a buyer and somebody has walked you through that sales process and they're asking for commitments every step of the way. What does that feel like for you, Sarah? What does that feel like?
I would say it shows that they care and they're committed to building a relationship with me throughout the process.
Yes, right. They care. And sometimes we think like, oh, they're really busy. I don't want to bother them. but we're actually showing them that we care. And we're also, when we ask for micro commitments, when we continue to guide them through the process, when we continue to take that leadership role, we're telling them that we're confident, we're telling them that we care about their product. But we're also giving them a glimpse into what my customer service is going to look like as well, right? Which that's a big thing. Like if I'm flippant with you when I'm selling it, I'm really not going to be available to talk to you once you're a customer of mine, because I'm going to be like, deal done, check the box, on to the next person that I swindle into my product or service, right? So when we do consistent follow-up, when we ask for next steps, when we paint a clear picture and cut a clear path for our prospects, we build a lot of value in ourselves. They view us as a subject matter expert, and they also are trusting. We're building trust that, oh, they're going to serve me well because they've served me well in the sales process. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
there's a there's a company, a vendor that the DLS team is I guess engaging with right now, and